And I'll just turn this one on anyway and get back on that one. Somebody make it over here yet? Somebody hit the like button. I don't know how that shit happens. Evan and them will hang out in there because they know I'm hitting pop back in. If it's anybody from the other one, I'm trying to get back in that one right now. I think I can pop right back in and I hope. It might have killed it when I opened this one though. I don't really know. What's up, dude? Is the other live still going? I was gonna go back in that one. Hey, what's up, dude? I was fixing to hit you up. I have a bunch of shit coming in, and I can do really good prices on like both. I'm getting these 3 grams. They're authentic, like Space Monkey. They're fully authentic, fucking scannable, the whole thing. They're 3 grams though. I've never really messed with 3-gram carts, but I went and read the reviews on them, and they say, like, the people that do yeah, if this other one's open, y'all gonna have to pop back over here, because this phone's dying too. Yeah, y'all wanna go back to the other live? I got them both open right now, but I only got one phone charger out here. This phone's on 4% now. So y'all wanna go back to the other live? I'm in there. I'd like to know how the fuck I did that. Probably just blowing my nose in the middle of the night with a fucking like wash rag or too rough. You know what I mean? Fucking half asleep. Yeah, there's another live going on this channel. This one's got 7, and the one that I guess I can just plug this phone in. I guess. Or anybody on here, go look for the second live on my channel. Yeah, I got you, dude. I got you. Because I'm going to be selling, put it this way, I'm going to be selling 3-gram cartons like to everybody but you looked out for me and shit, so I feel it, you know what I mean? I'll do you better, and you'll buy bulk and help me. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I need right now, really. A little help on the buying power, because I'm spending a couple grand at a time. But, you know what I mean? You already know if you can spend 5, we can get a whole different type of deal. You'll spend that type of money, they'll just take like 10% off the order and shit. If you don't, you know what I mean, well, fuck. When we put in them first ones, I was spending like that in the beginning, and they would just like knock off, like you would already be getting a deal for buying 5 or something, or for buying a pound or half a key of like concentrate, but then they would take like 10% off of your whole order once you like stacked everything up, if you spent, you know what I mean, a bunch of money. Because I still, like, when I checked out today, I say 10% on certain things, 5% on certain things. Oh, y'all got rid of him. Yeah, I was getting tired of him too. I was tired of, you know what I mean? It's a motherfucker like that I would like to just get a hold of right now. I have a lot of pent up aggression. And it just, sometimes I just feel like talking shit to them just so they know I can do it, you know? I got 10 in this one. Let me change them over, dude. Let me just go back to this one. Alright, we're back on this one. We got 10 in this one, 0 in that one. This is the shittier camera and phone, but it don't matter. Yeah, I shut that one down. Yeah. Are you talking about the shit I was saying? Yeah, I'm known for like going overboard. That's what I do. In that type of mood anyway. I don't like to be to it all. You're dumb. Really? You know what dumb people can do? Fuck you up out here and roll you around in the dirt, dude. Be calling people dumb, you little bastard. I was a kid, dude, and that was because when I was little, they don't let nobody call you stupid. Don't let nobody talk to you like that. Don't, you know what I mean? So I just was like that when I was little. Even I remember I was like 11 or 12, and there was this big old fat dude that was like dating my aunt, but my aunt was only like fucking 6 years older than me or something. So like they're still in high school. I'm in fucking like going into middle school, and they always had me in all these youth group functions, and I don't know why they did it, dude. I wreaked havoc at them fucking things. But because the motherfuckers didn't like me, dog. They didn't want me there. Motherfuckers would talk shit to me and shit, and then we'd be either squabbling or I would just like I used to get drunk at them youth group things. Like I would try to turn everybody out. You know what I mean? Parents hated me, dude. I was the worst. I was the worst kid ever. Oh, I can't have a car, dude. The state of Florida says Stone can't drive a motherfucking thing, dude. I don't even know if I can get on a bicycle without getting fucking pulled over, dude. What up, Domo? Domo Origato, Mr. Roboto. If I wasn't so tired, dude, I'm in the mood to eat some acid. I can tell you that. I'm in the mood for a little something. But rather an individual path that each of us discovers or creates anew. Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about earlier. You know, I'm trying to get people to do the right thing. Because he's right about that. Because once you start a path, I mean, I've seen people go back, but I mean, I'm hard-headed as fuck, dude. You know what I mean? Don't start the wrong one because you get far enough and you don't want to walk back and start over again, dude. Fuck, take the fork in the road. A man speaks wisdom. Oh yeah, dude. I'm in the fucking like I said, that dude would when you see me go, motherfucker, you call me dumb? I wouldn't even have got the dumb out and he'd have got smacked in his shit. Fucking like, cause I'm in that type of mood tonight, dude. Like I've been in that mood fucking all day, really. I got myself all hyped up, putting in that big ass order and trying to figure it out. Shit was kept disappearing as I was trying to buy it. And it got me in one of these old school moods. Damn it. I think I can still do it while I'm on here. Because I'm on the work phone now. I usually stream on a different phone so I can run the work phone, but. Um, what would they have to be for him? I want 30 for him for everybody else. He's doing dad shit. My kid's gone. That's why I'm not. I ain't been streaming a lot when he's over here. He's doing good now though. He's doing real good. He's back in his little art camps, and he didn't get in trouble at the end of the year at all. Well, he had a little rough patch. He had to come live with Dad. Oh fucker, she said, do you want to? Because she thought he was wanting to stay here, because he would want to come here every weekend. But apparently, little some bitch just wants his weekends. You know what I mean? Because you know what I mean. Dad's a little ratchet. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like I told her, I said you're upper crust. Your cereal, the cereal at your house has a box, a bag, and a commercial. The shit here just got a bag. You know what I mean? Like, fucking, I bet all your canned corn says what type of canned corn it is. Cause my shit just say corn, and it might be cream, it might be, and you're lucky if the label's still on it. Like, I buy fucking Great Value everything. I go to fucking Scratch and Dents and shit. They shop at Target. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't been in a Target but twice my whole life, and it was where. And I was like, God damn, this shit's high. You don't spend more money, fucking. I don't know how that makes people feel better about their stuff to spend more money. It makes me feel better to save money. Like, I get a little tickle when I buy a Great Value and save $1. What's up, Nora? That's what I'm saying, dog. White trash balling. I told you, once I pick something, I stick with that shit. I don't know if you really see it, but that is a pick and poke of a bankroll of $1 bills that says white trash balling wrapped around it. Oh, I should just flip the camera. White trash ballin', tighten up, bitch. If I had a nickel for every time I said that when I was about 17 to 19, I'd have fucking probably $1 million goddamn dollars, dude. Tighten up, cracker. Alright. I had a whole hand motion for it and everything. I would just, I got beat up behind it a couple times. I won a couple behind it. But in that time, I was just being a smart ass. But you tell somebody to tighten up, if they want to, you got to do it. You know what I mean? Well, I go, tighten up, cracker. Tighten up. And some motherfuckers, you know what I mean? You say that to them, you got to squabble. But most motherfuckers just thought it was funny, and they started saying it too. Dumb as shit, dude. My tattoos have like, they all have meanings, but most of them are just dumb as fuck. But I got all my tattoos when I was a kid. Except for I got them when I was in prison. I was trying to get sleeved out. I wish I would have got them done, dude. Cause this one ain't bad, dude. Even my own way, he always be picky about shit. But that motherfucker, that eye, dude, I was mad because that eye looks pretty good, right? But he did an eye on somebody else that looked better. And I was so pissed. Like, but he did pretty damn good. You know what I mean? But, dude, that other eye was way better than that eye. And that's why I wanted him to do that. I was like, no, dude, I need that eye I seen you do. But they had him, like, put it as, like, a third eye. But I wanted that whole piece he had. I was like, I don't give a fuck. Fucking that motherfucker looks sick. Motherfucker say it's fucking homosexuality if they want to. We just had to fight about it. But it's really not that girly. But see, it was supposed to be a fucking. I got rolled up in the middle of getting tattooed, but that spot up there was going to be like a skull with a gas mask, and all the smoke was coming up into the gas mask. Like, because I had the stencil on for it, and that's why that smoke goes right to that spot, and then he was going to feather it in and drift it up into the gas mask, and he was going to do the other side. And it got fucked up, but. From a guy who grows it and sells it at a stand. Yeah, dude. Yeah, they don't have them right around here, but they used to. They used to have them shits around here. They used to do oranges like that. They'd have boxes. They'd have like boxes on the side of the orange grove to take money and have bags hanging on them. Fill a bag for so much. And you see a bunch of people out there putting money in the box and fucking. You couldn't do that shit now around here. Motherfuckers be busting bitches. You'd have to empty them fucking quite frequently, or they'd just be tearing them open. You couldn't leave them overnight like they used to. Yep. Yeah. There's still places around here that do firewood like that. You can still just pull up and take crates, and they got a box to leave money. Crates or cords, they'll have it stacked. You know, they'll have whole cords stacked. You can buy a whole cord and leave the money. And then they'll have like crates or bags for people that just want a little bit for their fireplace or to go burn it. At the AA meetings. That's the most place I've ever seen that bag wood used. Was at AA meetings with fireplaces, dude. Or not fireplaces, fucking like burn rings outside. They'd have like them little burn fucking fire pit thing, but it's like off the ground and rocks underneath it and shit. And I was always like, dude, there's not like a tree around here we could go cut. Like, I'm motherfuckers just buying wood. But I was in Clearwater, like on the beach pretty much. And I didn't fit in out there with everybody, not back then, dude. That was a fun place though, dude. I'd like to go, nah, I could probably pull it off now, dude. I could probably pull it off down there. Got my head on a little better, but what really, I was down there and like I didn't even go wild down there for real. I was just messing with girls like a motherfucker. Cause I was at a sober house. So, and I found out that this dude that, like was a little bit above everybody because he had a bunch of sobriety time. And, me and him linked up, dude, and we were fucking, I was an assistant house manager, dude. I was an assistant house manager. And, this, dude, what's his name? I forget, Al is his name. And, I'm a house manager, or assistant to the house manager, and he was acting house manager because somebody had like killed themselves. They didn't kill themselves there because they were shitty drunk, and they made them leave and took them to a hotel, and they hung themselves at the hotel. It was pretty crazy. Pretty wild. Like I went to. That's the first motherfucker that ever took me to a massage parlor, dog. Like the week before, dude, he comes and picks me up from work, and he didn't have to do that. You know what I mean? I was like, what? What's he got going on? You know what I mean? Because you're always trying to feel him out without saying anything in places. And this motherfucker, he's like, he just turns around, he looks at me, he's like, you ain't like the rest of them, are you? What you talking about? He said, you keep your mouth shut? I said, fuck yeah, dude. He pulled a bottle of vodka out from under the seat. He said, you know we got massage parlors around here, right? And he's driving down the road. And he was like the head maintenance man or whatever for the fucking place. Oh, dude, he took me to the massage parlor. I told him, I was like, dude, your drinking's like, you're like me. You don't drink normal, so, like, I don't feel comfortable being around you because if you wreck the car or something, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not scared to wreck in the car. I just don't want to be held responsible for this bullshit. You know what I mean? I don't care. I've wrecked a lot of cars. That's not a big deal, but... Yeah, that was fucking crazy, dude. Like, that was like 2-3 days before he killed himself. We were fucking catching BJs at the massage parlor, dude. No carpenter, no plumber. What the fuck, dude? People don't want to work no more or what? Or they're probably so fucking covered up in work because of motherfuckers like me that want to fucking sit at home and pedal shit. I don't really want to anymore. I wish I had fucking something going on or could get some. I couldn't even get hired at Popeyes. My homeboy was going to get me hired, but then he quit. And they ain't never called me because he wasn't up there to push my shit through. I was finna get on a Popeyes, dude. Sling a little chicken. It's hard out here selling hemp, trying to get this money for the rent. Cigarette and scooter money spent. Hard out here selling hemp. Yeah, no, sling a little chicken, sling a little pecker. You know what I mean? You getting in fast food places, man. And sling a little bit of whatever. That's why, dude, every job I've ever had, I've ended up making more money off of like the land, as I call it, in there, or out the mud, whatever you want to say, but then I do at the fucking job. My mom would tell you, like, if I say I got a job, she'll be like, is it fucking construction? And I'd be like, yeah. She'd be like, you're better off doing what the fuck you're doing. Because you're going to fucking, because it always goes real south. Because we've all seen once I start doing good, and if I get on a construction place, I'll string a job site out, dude. I will string a job site out. I have motherfuckers that ain't done shit in 20 years fucked up on the job site, dude. Like, known for it, kind of. But you know what I mean. Most of the time, there's a little bit of that, but mostly there's everybody there's on something. You know what I mean? Billy's on fucking Percocets, Jerry's on rocks. He's fucking Millard over there drinks fucking on the way to work so he doesn't shake when we get here. You know what I mean? Like that's just kind of how it is on the job site. Right? And you know what I mean? You got somebody like me that is willing to procure everything might need and just have it available on the job site. And then, but like my boss men and them like that shit because they were like, everybody shows up to work when Stone's on the site. You know what I mean? The motherfuckers ain't at home sick and shit. Or fucking, you know what I mean? Trying to fucking be 3 hours late to go meet the dope man and shit. Like, at least motherfuckers are here on time because they're trying to meet that motherfucker at 7 o'clock in the morning. Dude, we was fucking job site. I've been on job sites where like they knew they had to get us there like 30, 45 minutes early just so I could fucking hustle out the van when we got there. And then I'd like pay for everybody's lunch and shit. What's up, Abigail? The Mac is back, dog. Oh, I gotta get on your channel. Hold on, I gotta get subscribed to you, dog. Fuck, this phone's dead. I'm over here juggling fucking trap house life forever, dog. I got a fucking little extension cord and a fucking phone cord that I drag, and it like just does reach everywhere I need it to reach. And my shit's always dead. And I got 3 phones. I got another one that I'm fitting to turn on just for certain activities. But yeah. So if any of y'all like get up, hit up some weird number here the next couple of days. It'll probably be old Stoner here. Yeah, dude. I was known for that shit. Dude, we went to Louisiana. Dude, I sent a picture home from Louisiana of me fucking in brand new fucking Jordan fucking jogging suits and shit. Fresh fucking fade. I had D-Walt cutting the side of my head, dude, because we were on the construction site. I got D-Walt. My homeboy got Hilty on his shit. And, no, he was just showing out. You know what I mean? And he was blowing all his fucking money. I was making more off the land. But, I was up under the stairs and fucking like in Louisiana everything looks ratchet like everything everywhere's the thick of things in New Orleans and outlying areas. Well, you know, dude, you know what I'm talking about. I was fucking in Harvey, Louisiana, up under the fucking like this old rusted ass stairwell that goes up to the roof or whatever out there. And I really did serve motherfuckers under there because we was always like we took over the pool area and started like cooking fucking all that shit from out there that's so good, dude. All the cracklings, we had fucking fish cookers and like, but the pool was like drained at the time and we were fucking, well, I was banging fucking I was banging the front desk lady and I was banging the head, whatchamacallit lady. And both of them had old men, you know what I mean? I had no fucking morals when I was a kid, dude, none at all. I still don't have much. But fucking... So like they were letting us do anything, you know what I mean? And we had we had 2 whole grills set up, a charcoal with a smoker on it. We had everything right wrapped all around the pool, the empty pool, with like condoms and shit in the bottom of it. You know what I mean? We was in Harvey, Louisiana, the cheap hotel that let us have pit bulls. You know what I mean? That was the whole thing of how we ended up all them fucked up places because somebody always had a big ass pit. Well, Charlie always had one, and I had to take gator bait one time. Motherfucker, that dog was so big, dude. People were just nervous around him. He really wasn't shit. He'd fuck another dog up, though. But I was up under the stairs. I was sitting back, a fresh ass jogging suit with a pound of weed, fucking opened up, and a fucking like a 50 pack of heroin I just went to the city and got from oh, what the fuck was his name? Rambo. Called himself Rambo. He looked like Down syndrome Eddie Murphy. Dude, he was like pimping a couple little hoes and like trying to sell his little shitty crack and his little dime bags of fucking shake. And yeah, I had him taking me off in like some gutter ass places to buy this heroin, dude. And I wasn't even doing it. I was just selling it because once again, they brought all these fucking people from Florida, Louisiana that are hooked on fucking pain pills. They can't go to work if they don't have fucking 4 Roxy. They can't come to work. And at first the GC was like fucking, I catch you doing that shit again, because he walked in and I was busting down bundles and getting these boys right because they hadn't had nothing. They were all sick. They barely made it to work that day. And I was like, dude, they were asking me for pills. And I was like, they don't exist out here for real. And if they do, they're so expensive you won't want them. I said, but I can get you some good fucking heroin out here, dude. And next thing you know, I'm fucking busting down bundles in the hotel room. And the boss man fucking, I'll catch you doing that shit again. I said, all right, I'll stop for 2 days. I said, but you're going to want me to do it again. He's like, I fucking bet not. You see how fucked up they are? I said, dude, they just got, well, whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever. I won't give them none. That second day, dude, that third day, the second day they weren't worth a fucking, the third day they were fucking, didn't go to work. And he was like, fucking, he took me home from, GC took me home from the job site to fucking go hook up with fucking Down syndrome Eddie Murphy, dude. Fucking. But I sent that picture home with like a pound of weed and a bundle of heroin on top of it, and I'm fucking standing there thing with the hood up, and I fucking captioned it, working in Louisiana, y'all motherfuckers catch up. And then I did one with like my tool belt and all my shit on, but like everything on the tool belt was drugs, and I sent it home. Motherfucker working in Louisiana, y'all bitches catch up. The best shit ever, dude. I love you too, Jimmy. Don't forget, dude. Me and Abigail are gonna have you one day, dude. By God. I can go do another hit with John. Dude, I'm stoned as a fucker. We could do some edibles. Could do a bump. I mean, could do that too. Ah, dude. I need to fuck a little bump. I'll still go to sleep, but like I said, it feel like being bad right now, dude. I don't know why. And I try to keep my badness to a minimum, so I'm trying to do something not so bad, you know. I'd like to do acid, but I don't think I have it in me with this urinary tract infection and shit. And kidney infection. The kidney infection ain't bad though, they said. But they said if I didn't like get right on it and take, they had me take like 2 antibiotics for the first 2 days, or for the first 2 times I took it, take them 2 at a time, and then go to 1 twice a day. Because they said I had to get ahead of it, or I was fitting to be fucked up. Yeah, dude, because you know me, I sign in right now. Ooh, what time? It's 8 o'clock. Yeah, we be going till 8 in the morning, maybe 10. And then once I make it that late, I don't go to sleep. And then I'm 2 days up. Fucking, yeah, we can't do it tonight. I ain't got it in me. Damn, I'm telling you, Tiffany, that shit I got right now is so motherfucking good, dude. I eat 2 of them shits, and I fucking trip balls. Ask anybody, well, you've been in here when I was tripping. That you can tell that shit had me tripping. And for minimum 12 hours. Like, you're going to run 12 hours. And I think if you ate 1, you would run 12 hours. But I think it's just a little more intense because I eat 2. Because it's just got legs on it. And then if you're like me and once the sun's up and shit, like it's another day, you got shit to do. You ain't going to bed now. You'll be up 2 days every time you take that shit. It happens to me. God damn it. Don't you hate it when cigarettes don't light themselves, dude? If a motherfucker could make a self-lighting cigarette, dog, they'd be a millionaire. Somebody remind me of that later. We'll try to find somebody smart to fucking make it happen for us, dude. And then once they tell us how to do it, we'll kill them and bury them. You gonna help me, Evan? Evan said, fuck no, dude. Don't get me involved in any of your fucking conspiracies. The fuck? I was saying the other night, I said the federales are probably in here. Or I said, there's like 2 people that are always in here and never say a fucking word. that there's either somebody that's looking to like get some shit to get me with, or it's the federales. The federales say they could have had him any day, only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. Oh, dude, that shit cracked me up. I only the aliens. For the Sid, I like you, dude. I'll let you get on. People that I've been messing with a long time, I let them get them for 9. Here's the thing, dude. I'm about to get the price way down. Right now, I'm trying to sell out all that shit that I have at the prices I've been having to sell it at because I was getting gouged. But it's so hard to find good shit. But I finally got plugged in. Now I can just get it. So, and it fucking really good prices, dude. So, like, I'm gonna start doing hits for 5. Maybe 7 for like if you get less than 5 or something. But if you get 5 or more, or maybe 10, do like I do them now. Just at $7 and you buy a 10 pack, I get you for 50 all day long. Yeah, it's alright. I've been dealing with the fuckers my whole life. Like, you see what that dude covered about that cat shit? He would try to get me shut down. He was trying to get me to say something about killing cats or whatever. But you seen, I never said a fucking thing about that. I said they were doing it and they were doing it wrong. And that I felt that they were making them cats suffer for no reason, is what I said. Don't try to get me knocked off for animal cruelty, you little bastard. Y'all come talk to the neighbors. Fuck, you know what I mean? You find out where I live, fucking send them to the neighbor's house, ask them if they're killing them. Because I don't give a shit if they are. Yeah, dude, well, I got them. I'll give them to you for 9 right now. That's really the best I can do on them because I was, you know what I mean, I was paying too much for them. Well, not really too much, but because it's worth $10. What it does to you is worth $10. You spend more than that drinking and not get drunk. You know what I mean? For that $10, you're going to fucking take a ride, buddy. Like I say, like 12 hours if you eat the whole thing. But if you tear it in little pieces, that shit right there, you could probably get a small trip, like a small, like a therapeutic type trip off of a quarter. I bet you could 4-way them. Because they got so much legs on them, if you just cut them 4 pieces. Yeah, and mushies too, dude. I got them bitches are fucking fire ones. I got some coming right now too. And I'm about to be able to do them so cheap, dude. Like, I'll be able to sell them to everybody for what I was paying for them. You know what I mean? Well, really, I'm doing them cheaper than all the people that was trying to sell them to me in the beginning. Motherfuckers were wanting 600 for a cutie pie, and then I find out like here in a minute I'm finna be selling y'all pounds for 650. You know what I mean? Not me, of course. CaliHorizons.com. Pounds of 2018 Farm Bill compliant hemp. But I'll be able to give them the offer like 650 for the whole thing. Do like 200 on quarter pounds, $50 an ounce, dude. Is a fucking killer deal. Like, you know what I mean? I had to fucking tooth and grind to be able to get them for 50. But I'm about to get all the money together and buy like 10 or 15 at once, and then I'll be able to get motherfuckers where they. Because like Evan, dude, if I give you a pound of bitches for 650, you can sell every one of them people for 150. I promise you. If they're only buying an ounce at a time, charge them 150 for their mushroom. And I'm about to get some that are spores. That's the brand. It's like a small batch brand. They come single pack, like all my other shit that's vac sealed from the whatever vendor, and but they're small batch, manicured type. You know what I mean? Like, you know about mushrooms. There's a big difference in weight of mushrooms and buying. But I can still do those for 130. I can do those for 130, and they be prepackaged ounces. And you know what I mean? Like, But if you wanted to buy a bunch of those, or you mean you want to just get 16 of them, I could do them cheap and you could sell them for 150. Because you know what I'm going to do. You buy a bunch, I buy a bunch, and we're going to get the price way down. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you, dude, I can turn it. Look what I did to Dayton, dude. Dayton's over there hustling his fucking ass off. Dayton doing better than me right now. Fucking around. That's how it is, dude. Ebbs and flows. You just gotta, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not telling you to, like, sell crack or nothing, dude, but little mushrooms, dude, to the dudes at work. And like I said, if I could fucking, if you just want the pound, like the ones I've been getting, I'm about to get some in that I can do the whole thing for 650. And at that point, you can sell them for 80. You know what I mean, dude? You can sell them for 80 and just dump them on them people. Tell them you buy 4, I'll give them to you for 80. Because at 650, you're paying like fucking $38 an ounce, I think is what it is. Because I broke it down one time. It's like 38 bucks an ounce is what you're paying. So you're doing, and you never want to do it if you're not a little above doubling up. I mean, there when I got cruising and I was just trying to make people buy from me, I was working on, when I was saying I was working on a 50% profit, I was, but it was only me and my kid and shit that I was taking care of. So it wasn't, you know what I mean? I was the only one involved, and now I got other people involved, so, for the license and shit. It's, but yeah, you just getting them bag ones, dude, and you could, I'm telling you, I'm sure if you told some of them old heads, because if you tell them $80 an ounce, they're going to think in their head from what you told me, they charging motherfuckers old school prices for weed. For that fucking greenhouse and shit. So you show them them mushrooms, dude, and they're going to be like, oh shit, I'll get 40 a quarter, 50 a quarter for them bitches, and they will. I'm telling you, I think that's going to be a good money maker. I just got to find the market for them shits. And you're making more than me. But like I say, I want to get a shit ton of pounds and just don't tired of nickeling and diming shit, dude. What I was thinking was maybe get them spores for anybody that wants like single ounces or anything, and just do cuties. Cuties for 2, halves for 325, pounds for 50. Yeah, dude. Like I say, I'm working on something over here. Like I know I've been acting funny, ain't been around, and I've been doing a little bit too much drug, but I'm working on shit over here. This is how I move and how I think, dude. You know what I mean? This is how I get shit done. I got to, and then when all that shit started getting took, you know what I mean? I just wanted to lay down. You seen what I did before when everything goes to hell, dude? I just lay down. I take whatever I have left and I just lay down. Because that's your best bet. You keep moving, you're going to just run yourself in the dirt. You know, run the whole thing in the ground. If everything's going bad, just take your dumb ass and whatever you have left and go lay down for a little while. And be depressed. And try to figure out why and what is fucking everything up. And then try to fix that problem and come back. And that's what I did this time. Like, I couldn't have any more shit stolen, dude. We're just starting to roll money in and then wham, fucking lose $1,000. Fuck. But woe is me, you know what I mean? Just over here bitching, that's all. Oh fuck, this phone about to die. Oh shit. Oh damn it. Oh, we saved it. We saved it. I'm telling you, dude. I've been telling you, dog. Fuck with me, bro. Like, I get around, dog. Like, fucking. And I like to, you know what I mean? You see how I am. I like to. I've worked on the drop the price and sell more thing, like, my whole life. And I've made it, you know what I mean? I haven't made as much money as a lot of people. I've watched a lot of people make more money than me. But I've always had what I needed, and that's all I care about. I say, you get tired of doing all that small shit. And like anytime, like really, if y'all want pound, because this is like a thing there, I gotta get them from somebody, I gotta get them here. It's like a whole process for me to be able to have these cheap. But the like them sports bags, or like I right now I'll sell them to you for. I could do them for 9 right now. I could do them for 9, and you sell them for 120. That's what I sell them for, and that's me only making like 150 bucks on you. But that's why I've been charging what I've been charging, trying to get this money together to get that big one. And then I bless everybody that's helped me out. Fucking Evan knows I will fucking bless you if you help me out at all. Oh, you talking about like the microns or whatever? I don't really know, dude. I get these from an old head, like Deadhead, that's at all the Deadhead shit and the fucking thing in Las Vegas. He's always sending shit from the dome in Las Vegas, a fucking cruise ship, fucking out in like another country, fucking rave shit, fucking, you know what I mean? Like, I don't get this shit from no, you know what I mean? Like, this is an old motherfucker, and he knows all that shit, but I don't even really deal with him. Like, he knows me, I've talked to him, like, to negotiate and stuff, but I don't really deal with him. So, I don't never get none of that information. And the person that does is not good at relaying information at all. I just get, he said something about like that, dude, but I don't fucking remember. We were smoking so much weed. I don't know, dude. Alright, dog. Alright. But I have found out for people before. I can't find out if you care enough, like if it really matters to you. But like I always work on I would say window paint it and see what happens. You know what I mean? Do it one night. Don't do that shit trying to, go do anything. But window paint them. Because like I say, you'll run about 12 hours on one, being that you ain't done it in a while. So if you quarter him up, you're only talking, it's not going to be as strong, and it's only, you're probably looking at like 4 or 5 hours maybe, about like a mushroom trip. At the worst is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Or it might be the perfect dose you're looking for, or you might be like, well, if I'm going to do that shit as a micro, I better cut them again.